Welcome to the July 2019 update of Siege Titan Wars. With this season's update, we have a brand new card as well as some exciting balance changes. First up, this update introduces a brand new card that you'll definitely want in your battle deck. This season, the Orb of Eyes enters the exclusivity of Legend Tier Preview. The Orb of Eyes is a 4-cost Titan card that will release in Tier 9. This levitating beast will course its way over enemy ground units and deal damage to multiple warrior targets with its main and 2 secondary eyes. Once it focuses on a Titan or building, however, all eyes will fixate their destructive power on its target. As the orb takes damage, his secondary eyes will be destroyed, so directing spell damage early on this Titan is key to minimizing its disintegrating attacks. On to the balance changes. The Overgrowth rune covers the enemy side with brambles. This has been a little too effective, leaving some players vulnerable, so we've decreased the number of brambles spawned by 40%. The Rock Slide rune has become overpowered due to recent rolling boulder tweaks. We've decreased the number of boulders spawned by 2 at all levels. This should bring its power back to where it was before. The Huntress is overshadowing other ranged units, so we've decided to decrease her damage by 14% on units and towers. Her signature whirling attack damage will remain unchanged. This should introduce more diverse gameplay with an allotment of ranged warrior cards. The use of healing cards has been drastically reduced due to the Plague Doctor's ability to reduce healing effects. We want healing cards to be an option for most decks, so we've decreased his healing reduction ability from 80 to 50%. The Sorcerer's damage is less than stellar compared to other cards. In fact, most players don't even have a Sorcerer in their deck. We've increased his damage by 15% to get him back into the action. Healing Circle should be making a comeback now that healing reduction abilities have been dampened. We're boosting Healing Circle from 300 to 450 seconds on warrior units. This will help keep warriors out longer on the battlefield when facing any sort of heal reduction effect. Healing Circle and Healing Ray used to be pretty similar. Now, Healing Ray is getting a buff to its max heal by 25%. This will add more vitality to Titans rather than warriors. The difference between healing cards should add more strategic gameplay. Landmine still hasn't quite found its place with other damaging spells. We're buffing its damage on units, towers, and Titans by 9%, and its radius 17%. This should help give it a viable role in more decks. Portal is a combo card with a high cost and risky value. Most times, your warriors come out and die pretty fast. We've decided to increase the bonus armor by 25% to give those warriors more survivability upon exiting the portal. The Monkey King is definitely a challenge to deal with at times. His far attack range often gives him ample time to heal. We're decreasing how often he heals and his healing effectiveness. You can take a look at the specifics of these changes in our blog post linked in the description. There's also a link to our Discord where you can discuss this update with other players. Thanks for joining us, and subscribe to our channel for more news and updates on all things Siege Titan Wars.